computer. How's it going, guys? We're back again. We're getting a bit of consistency. We've got a guest. You may recognize her from second episode.
Hello.
It's
No, was it the second episode? Well, I thought it was the first. Oh, well, the first guest episode.
Yeah, second episode in total. But I don't know when it's going to be released, but yesterday Doctor Strange came out. We're just going to jump straight into it.
Oh,
But before we get to Doctor Strange, something else Marvel related came out recently. The Moon Knight finale.
Okay, all right. Are we gonna just
talk about a bit of Moon Knight before we get into the Doctor Strange?
But I probably admit to I haven't watched the finale episode.
You haven't watched the finale?
The finale is really
My
good.
problem, I have a really big problem, is I can't watch more than one TV show at once. And
Fair
at
enough.
the only TV show, like, I probably get hate flame for this because it's like we're talking about Marvel, is Peacemaker. Like, I'm only watching Peacemaker at the moment.
Wait, so have you watched any Moon Knight?
Yeah, I've watched the first 2 or 3, I think. And
Alright.
then Peacemaker came out on Sky Max, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this. And then
Me and Harrison need to tread carefully here. So how are we gonna say
no,
this?
it's fine. Spoil it. I know what happens. I've seen it all on TikTok.
Ah, fair enough. Okay. Well, I was just gonna say that I absolutely love Layla now. So
Yeah, I think as a whole, this is my second favorite. Why is my Connor? Every time we record, my Discord goes off. So because we recorded another episode, it's like an hour and a half, and all I heard was budding.
it's okay. Harrison.
Yeah, it's my second favorite Marvel show of all time, behind Daredevil
Okay.
as a whole. And for someone who's only watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, like it's good shit. It is good shit. But no, if you haven't seen it, maybe we won't speak about it much longer because
I would say it's definitely my second favorite Marvel show.
behind what?
What do you think, guys?
Loki,
No.
WandaVision.
Yeah, there we go. I still prefer WandaVision, and I just can't get out of that. I don't know why.
I feel like my favorite is like I got my little like my top 3 is honestly probably Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and then probably WandaVision, because I feel like with WandaVision it was like just a completely different era. I don't think you're gonna replicate that feeling. That was just like
That's what I'm trying
It
to
was
think.
prime lockdown, wasn't it?
it was, yeah.
I didn't like Lockdown, but I don't mind WandaVision. So
Yeah, that was what made it kind of like bearable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
well, not the theories. The theories were awful.
Oh, true.
It was a different time, man. It was a different time.
True.
Yeah.
People are still making ridiculous theories. Think of the theories they made about Doctor Strange. Right,
Oh, nice.
Little segue in there.
Yeah.
Aimee, what were your thoughts on Doctor Strange?
I was really happy with it, actually. I thought it was brilliant. And I went to see it with my work, obviously. Shout out to Sin City Comics and Gaming, absolute raver of a place. But like I said, like the last time I was on the podcast, I talked that we seen Spider-Man No Way Home together.
Yes.
And then we've also seen the Batman together, and now we've also seen Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So I'm going to call out my co-workers right now. As the credits started to roll and we were waiting for the first the second post-credit scene, they just kind of like stood up, and I'm going to call them out by name.
They
Owen,
didn't.
George and Kieran, just like they said that they were disappointed by it. And I was like, what? I was like, how could you be disappointed?
What? Wait. Sorry, I might have zoned out. Disappointed by Batman or what?
No, by Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I don't honestly. I feel like it was because they went in expecting like a lot. I feel like of what everyone that's saying that is bad, I feel like they went in with a lot of expectations, and I didn't go in with anything. The only thing that I went in with was I watched the first trailer, and that was it. That's my rule. I only watch the first trailer. I don't watch any like additional scenes, teasers. I don't watch it all. I don't want to know.
Just before we go any further, I will say there will be spoilers. We forgot to say that. There will be spoilers if you haven't gathered already. But yeah, continue with what you were saying, Aimee. Sorry.
So I only watched the initial trailer, And I was really, really lucky because there was like a couple of days like before it got released, like there was this massive like outcry on social media that a bunch of shit got spoiled for a lot of people. And I was very lucky and I didn't see any spoilers at all. I've seen nothing. I'm assuming I'm gonna drop a bit of a spoiler right now. So actually like stop watching if you're still watching. I know John Krasinski as Reed Richards got spoiled for like it got leaks.
Yeah, it got spoiled for me.
And I didn't any of that. So I was so like grateful. So I was in the cinema and I was sat next to Laura, shout out to Laura, and we literally freaked out. We were like, oh my god, fucking John Krasinski as Reed Richards, man. So
Wait, I didn't know that got spoiled for you, Harrison.
I enjoyed it so much was because I didn't get spoiled.
I thought like maybe like the beginning bit Harrison got spoiled for you, but like I didn't know it was that. Well, you didn't tell us obviously because I knew you did get spoiled, but I just
I got the whole Illuminati spoiled for me. Like Black Bolt, Captain Marvel, Reed Richards. Yeah, I got it all spoiled.
That's so.
I didn't, and I like screamed in the cinema.
I hate people so much, man. Like,
yeah,
Harrison, you will never experience just sit in cinema and be, oh my fucking god, am I actually?
Yeah. Harrison said a lot worse.
Cunt nugget.
Like, oh, I feel angry for you.
It was annoying. I think so. So my mate, it got spoiled for my mate as well. And so it just got to the point where we were just talking about it because it had both been spoiled for us. Yeah. And we're talking about Black Bolt and everyone like that. That's the same Black Bolt from the TV show as well. The TV show is terrible. I wouldn't recommend.
We need to talk about the Black Bolt character in a second because I got a bit confused in the movies.
Okay. So we were just talking about it, and Reed Richards, his favorite Marvel character of all time is Iron Man. So he's had to watch Iron Man die. And because I went to the first showing at 9:00 and I watched it with him that night. So all day he was asking me, does Reed Richards die? Does Reed Richards die? Oh. I convinced him all day that he survived.
Oh, Harrison,
you dick.
That's actually horrible.
What do you mean?
You could have just said, I'm not telling you.
No, I said no, he doesn't die. Mainly because I wanted to see him in pain.
I mean,
God.
It was like really, I was just shocked by how gruesome it actually was.
Yeah.
I was like, is this Batman? What's going on?
Honestly, yeah. I just loved it. As soon as I knew the scene was coming where he got turned into a cheese string, I turned to my mate and was just staring at him. It was fucking brilliant.
Fair enough. So you got the whole thing leaked for you?
The whole, not what happened to them. I got the whole, like all the members.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Right, if we quickly talk about Black Bolt, my stupid ass thought it was Ben Affleck. Like I haven't watched the show. I've heard bad things about the show, but like
the show's not good.
The way his beard was, I genuinely thought it was Ben Affleck. So I like Googled it after, and I just felt so stupid. Because like apparently he's like signed a deal with Marvel already, Ben Affleck, and like I've been listening to all the rumors. So then I see
emphasis on the rumors there, Connor.
Yeah. I see Black Bolt, I'm like, that's Ben Affleck, that, isn't it?
That's fucking Ben Affleck, man.
It's just...
Black Bolt's a fucking badass, because the scene in which he says, like, I'm sorry, that's ripped straight from the comics, but he says, if I remember, he says that to his brother in the comics. Cool. So imagine how deep that, because I think his brother's evil in the comics.
I mean, nearly every brother's evil in the comics.
True. But to put in perspective how powerful Black Bolt is, he blew up his own planet.
Oh shit!
From when he was born, because when you're born, you're crying, and because he has that sonic voice.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, but yeah, is there anything else you wanted to say about The Strange Aimee, or?
I shed a tear. I will.
You shed a tear.
I shedded a tear.
What scene?
When Wanda's cradling Wanda's face.
Oh, okay.
That, like, the scene when she went into the portal and Billy and Tommy were like throwing the toys and stuff at it. It literally, I don't know what about it, but the way that Elizabeth Olsen plays it, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The way he was like looking at them through the stairs, and they were like, it was so that
It was
the
very,
book
it's very
tells-
hard hitting to watch, to be
yeah,
honest.
it was so I don't know why, but I was hit by it so much, and it was I don't know, it's not relatable because I'm not enslaved to time,
Oh.
but going literally, it's like a visual depiction for me anyway of what going through grief feels like, what it feels like. It's just like a visual depiction of it. And the way that Wanda was cradling the other Wanda's face, it was kind of speaking, it just spoke to me, and I was sat in the cinema and just like silent tear just like rolled down my face. I was like, Sam, this is really deep right now.
Yeah, that's one thing. Because Sam Raimi is my favorite director of all time. So I went into this film already expecting it to be good. The one thing he does perfect is character. He knows how to develop a character, how to pour emotion. And I mean, when you've got the likes of Elizabeth Olsen who can act, there it obviously elevates it. I can't say I shed a tear. I messaged Brooke because she saw it at the same time as me. I messaged her, like, "Did you cry?" She was like, "No," and I was like, I said to her, "I guarantee Connor cries." So Connor, can you confirm or deny? Did you cry?
Well, I think I've done a bit more than crying.
Okay.
I don't like seeing Wanda upset. Like the whole last episode of WandaVision made me hysterically sad. We'll say.
Yeah, that was sad. Yeah.
So hard hitting.
So then that whole movie, just wishing she was fine, got to me.
I was more scared that Wong was gonna die because I love Wong.
God, I was like, no, that man's not gonna die. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, I think Wong was really good in this movie.
Yeah, I love Wong. He's my I don't know if you saw it ages ago. I'd done like a little simpy video for Wong. I love Wong. He's Benedict Wong could spank my bum. I love that man with a passion. But yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
did you find it scary at all, this film?
Yeah, I shit myself at fucking anything. So like I don't know, not scary, but every time that there was kind of like when when they're chasing her like through the sewer thing, and like it's really quiet for a bit, and then she just comes out of fucking nowhere. I was like, but yeah, like I'm really bad. I'm so easily scared at like jump scares and shit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've just seen on the works TikTok, you're getting the fright all the time.
God, they take the fucking piss, man. I guess scared time. Literally, it's not even sometimes them. It's just making noise just makes me scared. You can literally be stood right by me and just go what? And I go what? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't personally get scared.
No. Is that because you're a man?
Yeah.
Nah, I think I was watching all the horror movies and like trying to
I know
like
you do love your horrors.
And like I was watching Sam Raimi's, like, does he do horrors or is it more
he started on horrors like Evil Dead.
So I was doing a bit of like research on him and like watching clips on YouTube. So I was expecting stuff, but at the same time, there was definitely bits which I knew people would get scared of.
Yeah, it was. I think the reason people don't like this film is because it's so unique, isn't it?
Mhm.
From the color palette, like for me, like you look at other films, it's very like kind of toned down a lot of the colors, minus like Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor Ragnarok. But this film, you might like get what I'm saying. It's very warm, the colors.
Mhm.
And that's again, it's Sam Raimi, man. Like that's why I love Sam Raimi. And I will say this, and this might be a hot take. This is one of the best shot and directed Marvel films we've got.
Yeah, I would.
Hot take. Maybe it's my Sam Raimi bias. Maybe it's my Sam Raimi bias.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that actually. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I think about what makes this film good is like just the emotions behind it. Like not even just with Wanda, but like just feel the emotions between like Stephen and Christine and stuff like that. That and America as well. Like I feel like emotions in the film like just like spoke to me more than they have like in the MCU before.
Yeah.
maybe Endgame.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say you didn't really seem like you agreed with what I said there.
Nah, it probably just needed explaining a bit more. So.
Yeah, I just think when you look at Marvel films, like take like Civil War or something, for example, or a typical Marvel film, which follows the formula from beginning to end. Each fight scene has about 72 cuts.
Yeah.
In it. Like
Yeah.
you throw one punch and you've seen John down the street react to it. Like it's ridiculous. Whereas I think Sam Raimi, like the cameras just stays and it doesn't move unless it has to move, and that's the sort of action I like.
Yeah.
I might be like not thinking the same thing, but isn't Daredevil like that a little bit when he's fighting?
Daredevil has a lot of like less cut fight scenes.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. Actually, I feel like my favorite sort of like action fight scenes is when it's camera tracking or like when it's stuff. I feel like I think I can't remember what film it was now, but I feel like there was a scene in Black Widow. I think like my brain is like short one, but I think it was when they were fighting in the apartment. I could be completely shitting this up.
Yeah.
Just kind of like follow them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fighting style is just like you don't need to see it from. Like...
Have you watched Daredevil, Aimee?
Yes, I have.
That one take fight scene in the corridor.
Yes, it's like that.
I love that fight scene. Do you remember it, Connor?
Oh. Yes, I do. It was there's loads of edits of it. So
I absolutely love that fight scene.
My favorite. I'll get my favorite fight scene up. It's like I've got it in my notes.
Another one, which again is a little bit faster, but it's edited in a way where it's one shot. Is Kingsman, the first Kingsman in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because I really want to see Matthew Vaughn take on a Marvel role. I would love, like, not a Marvel role, but like a directorial role. Maybe like I reckon he'd do a good Blade actions. Yeah. He'd do good Blade action pieces.
Right.
I think.
So I've got my favorite fight scene up here. So it was in season 2, episode 3, and it was when he's fighting on the staircase, and he's like fighting all the way down, and like Frank Castle's been stuck in the lift or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I vaguely remember that, only because I watched season 2 recently.
It's my favorite episode, and I actually give it a 10 out of 10 episode as well.
Yeah,
so.
Oh, fair enough. So, Connor, we've got Aimee's opinions. What were your opinions on Doctor Strange?
Okay, so the first time I want to say I didn't enjoy it. Like, well, I enjoyed it,
yeah.
but like I didn't like it as much as I thought I would, because obviously I went in thinking, oh, I saw this, like, once again, I saw a rumor saying there's gonna be 50 plus cameos. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. There was loads of people talking about the cameos, and I didn't enjoy it as much, but I enjoyed what was there. And then I went to see it the second time just a few hours ago, and I enjoyed it a lot more. And I don't know why, I just enjoyed it way more.
I've heard like a lot of people. I've seen someone post out on TikTok that the second time they went to see it, they enjoyed it much more than the first time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because I've watched it twice as well. I enjoyed it a lot more the second time.
I have to go see it again now.
Yeah, like I do agree with you. Like the first time I watched it, I walked out of it and said, "Yeah, that was good." But my cinema experience was horrific, horrendous. Did I tell you about it, Connor?
Did no one scream or anything?
No, not even that. Like manners-wise.
How come?
Right, set the scene. I've turned up 9 o'clock in the morning. I've woke up at 8 o'clock or 7:30 to prepare myself. I got McDonald's breakfast before,
Nice.
Love a Mackey's breakfast.
Right.
We're going a bit off topic here. What should go to Mackey's breakfast?
Oh. I haven't had one in ages, but it's like a bacon and cheese wrap or something.
They used to do a breakfast wrap.
Yeah, I like that.
Don't do it anymore. They do a breakfast roll now.
Oh.
Aimee?
Sausage McMuffin or pancake, depends on the day. An Oasis and hash brown.
Can't beat the hash browns there, can you? I was feeling peckish. I was very, very, very fat that day. I had a double sausage and egg McMuffin. I had a breakfast roll and I had a cheese flatbread. I needed food. I think it was just my excitement.
Yeah.
And I just needed to quench that hunger.
So what are you telling me? About manners, were you sick throughout the whole of the movie or something?
So we got in like 10 minutes before the adverts even started.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were there very, very early.
Fair enough.
Adverts start. This trailer's about to start. This huge group of like roadmen people coming behind us, and they just smell of marijuana anyway. So it's a lovely smell, to hear. It's a smell at 9 o'clock in the morning. You wake up thinking, yeah, I really want to smell marijuana. To be fair, I don't give a shit if you do it, but fucking hell, you reek. And they come in, and as they're coming on, they're like, oh, fuck, kicking the chair. Like, as they come in, like, they're sat behind us, and they're just talking throughout the whole film, throughout all the trailers. Film starts, first 20 minutes, they don't shut up. So I went with my brother. Me and my brother get up, move a bit closer to the front. Bear in mind, we paid 15 quid for premiere seats. We then go move to the £10 standard seats.
Wait, £10 for standard seats? I pay £4.99.
Yeah, it's Odeon. That's my cinema is fucking expensive, mate.
Jesus Christ.
It's my
yeah, so we move to the front. There's one guy in front of us. We sit in front of him. Sit down. Bear in mind, it's like 20, 25 minutes into the film. We've lost Aimee's visual. We sit down. Guess what he does? All right, guess. Go on.
Shuts himself.
No. Go on, Aimee. We'll play a little game.
As a coffin fit?
Picks up his phone.
No.
Oh, mate, I'm over here. I'm sat here. His mate's turned up half an hour late. And he picks up the phone to tell him where he's sat.
Oh, the sat in your seats.
To sit in front of us, and they're talking throughout the whole fucking film.
Mate, nah.
It's not even the worst bit.
No.
There's more of that shit. I really wish I was making this up. I swear on my mother's life, This is true. Two parents bring their kid. Kids like talking throughout. I can understand like a kid making a few comments because you're young, but like the parents really need to say, "Oi, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
The kids talking throughout, and I'm just like, someone in the cinema says, "Can you shut your kid up, please?" I mean, fair enough.
God.
So then they move to the front, a few things in front. They let the kid just continuously run around the cinema. And he's like screaming. He climbs onto the chair and just starts banging the back of the chair that has plastic there. It was single-handedly the worst cinema experience I've ever had.
So confused. Why is like these type of people going to the first showing of it? What? Well, I mean, my cinema is always empty, so my cinema is empty as normal.
I want to trade cinemas.
I just remember just sitting there thinking, oh, don't worry, it's the first day. Everyone's gonna come in now. It's like 7:30 in the evening. Everyone's gonna be here. No one came.
Yeah, that was my cinema experience.
Sorry.
I can see why you enjoyed it the second time.
Yeah, but as a film, I enjoyed it. There were one main bit that really set me off, like excitement wise, which hadn't actually got spoilt for me, because unlike you two, I probably would have freaked the fuck out if I didn't have Reed Richards spoiled for me. Was when I heard the 90s theme.
Yes!
From X-Men.
Literally, I sat in my seat and I heard it. I was like,
it's like do 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 do, and I was like, honestly, I'm smiling like fucking Cheshire cat or whatever the saying is. I love it.
Harrison, we need to see a Marvel movie together on opening day.
We do. But I have a question. Who was your favorite cameo? Aimee?
okay, right. I'm gonna get absolutely Maria Rambeau, obviously, because she's Captain Marvel. And I love that so much. Captain Marvel is my favorite character. Seeing her as a variant of Captain Marvel literally made me almost cry. I was that excited. I was so excited. But to be honest, Captain Carter, I was really excited to see Captain Carter as well. And I know Hayley Atwell is not very popular. And I don't like Atwell, because I've heard like a lot of stuff about her. She's a bit of a diva and stuff, or like she was really horrible to. I just want to also preface that I'm a really big fan of Sharon Carter as well. So please, like Sharon stands, please don't hate me. I love Emily Van Camp.
To be fair, I haven't read a lot about Hayley Atwell. So I just purely like her for what acting I've seen. So
yeah, which is completely like, don't blame me.
Yeah.
But when she said, "Oh, I can do this all day," I like kind of felt a bit of a shiver. I was like, "Oh my god, yes, go girl! I love that."
See, I that kind of was just like, oh, I would have rather had her say like something a bit more unique, personally.
I suppose since it's a variant, they all say the same things. I suppose like they all have the same mottos.
I don't know. Maybe it's because like Captain America Steve Rogers is one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. Like it kind of hurt. Like as if that's why it kind of hurt as well when I heard Aunt May say with great power with great responsibility. I love the scene, but I just like I wish Uncle Ben was there to say it.
Oh,
I completely agree with that. And like the one quote that is just Aunt May is, "When you can help someone, you help everyone."
Yeah.
That's Aunt May's quote. I feel like
I wouldn't like it if Uncle Ben said that.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ones where it's like if a line has become synonymous with a character, I don't care. Like I like that it hasn't ruined the film for me in any shape or form. It's just a bit like, come on, like. It's a petty thing. Like I said, it didn't detract from the film at all. Connor, your favorite cameo?
I was legit gonna say the exact same thing as Amy, and like, I need to try to think. Like, I like Black Bolt. I've never heard of this character, if I'm being honest.
He's
so
a badass, mate. Honestly, read up on him.
And then when I thought it was Ben Affleck, is it Ben Affleck? Yeah. When I thought it was him, I was like, oh my god, this is sick. And yeah, I liked Maria Rambo. It was cool to see. It was cool to see that they used the actor from Captain Marvel as well, which I didn't expect because there was legit no leaks of that. Well, for me personally.
Lynch is so fucking cool. She was fucking sick in No Time to Die. She's going places, I reckon. She's gonna be booking a lot of stuff, I reckon.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It was probably just Captain Carter and Captain Marvel. I love Captain Carter a lot. I'm not a big fan of Peggy from our universe, but I like Captain Carter.
I love Peggy from this universe.
I like her, but without trying to think of all the Peggy haters that try to make me hate her.
In the comics, she's a bit iffy because like she knew about the Red Room and everything. Like,
I feel like it's because Peggy Carter got translated onto screen what should have been really what Sharon Carter's role is in the comics.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the biggest problem.
Fair enough. I probably will be a bit more vocal about like Peggy Carter, but there's a whole community on TikTok.
Oh yeah. It's one of those ones where it's like you've got to specify you like movie version of them. Like because like even if you do, as long as you specify that, like if people then attack you for it, you can just like you don't have to reply. You just put like a pinned comment saying, "Please listen to the video, you twats," like or something. I
think one thing that can be reversed as well is when people say don't hate the actor because of the character or something. I think that can kind of go the same way with this.
Yeah.
So I can obviously be vocal and say I don't support what Hayley Atwell said, but I can.
I'm unaware of what she has said, so.
It's probably not the best things to say on here because it's like can be like seen as offensive even if we could say it.
Well, but not if you're quoting her. Like not if you're not the one saying it, are you?
I can't remember exactly what you said, but like I will say like I don't really support what you said, but like I like the character. I think the character is really cool.
Maybe I'll have to do a bit of research, but
I'll have a look.
Is that she was really, really horrible to Emily Van Camp. There was a lot of stuff going on about that.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, it's just not. I don't support negativity, bad vibes. No, Emily Camp is a lovely person, and she deserves all else.
Yeah.
So, not that anyone asked, my favorite cameo was. Thank you. My favorite cameo was Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet you lot forgot about him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned it straight away. I remember mentioned that. But yeah, I saw him. I was like, oh, he's not going to be in the last credits scene.
Sam Raimi's best friend, Bruce Campbell, is every Sam Raimi film I watch. I am looking out for Bruce Campbell.
He was the one in Spider-Man that they were actually going to try build up as Mysterio, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was going to be Mysterio in Spider-Man 4, which is pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah, so he's in every Spider-Man movie. The first this tests my knowledge. First Spider-Man movie, he is the ring announcer. Second Spider-Man movie, he is the usher, I believe is the term, at the theater, who doesn't let Peter in.
I thought that was the third one.
And the third one is he is the restaurant geezer.
Is it?
Yes, Connor. You're testing a Raimi fanboy here.
I'm so sorry.
You're testing a Raimi fanboy here. Yeah, but no, that was my favorite cameo. Second favorite was obviously John Krasinski. Well, no, actually, second favorite was Patrick Stewart. Love that man's bald head. I would love to kiss it.
But I knew he was going to be in it. So...
I don't care though. That's the thing.
I didn't watch the TV spots after he got announced, and I didn't know he was going to be in his like yellow. Is it a wheelchair?
Yeah, I think it's technically a hover chair.
Like I didn't know he was in the yellow one, so it was cool to see. It's just a wee.
I made a tweet about that, and I was just freaking out over a yellow hover chair because I knew it was from the '90s show, and
it was funny because it's like soon as I finished the movie, I saw your video on about the hover chair thingy. It's pretty cool. Like it's on this new Friends feature. I don't know if you've seen it, Amy, on TikTok. It's like it's like a For You page just for you and your friends.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen that. Yeah,
it's weird.
But right, if you rating out of 10 for Doctor Strange, 8, Connor.
When I saw it the first time, 7.5. When I see it the second time, I'd say probably like an 8, maybe an 8.5.
I will conclude that we've all given it like an 8. I'll give it an 8. Where, not that you have to like, no, don't. Where would it? What the fuck is that?
I think.
Where would you put it in your ranking? Sorry.
But my phone, someone is texting me.
Oh, where would it rank in your MCU ranking? Like top 10, top 5?
I would say top 10 until I do an MCU rewatch again.
Yeah, because
I done one recently, but I need to see it again because I haven't rewatched Shang-Chi.
I love Shang-Chi.
I love that film. I genuinely thought that he might have made an appearance. I'm waiting for his next appearance because I love him.
Yeah,
I fucking adore it.
So I will be putting Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness in my top. I want to put it in my top 5, but I also want to put Moon Knight in my top 5. So that means No Way Home might potentially be dropping out of my top 5.
Oh. I mean, we have recently done our little MC ranking, haven't we?
Yeah. That shows how much I love. Like Moon Knight, genuinely, like it means so much to me because of, without spoiling anything, it is so real in what it's trying to tackle.
I'm still very confused by the show, to be honest.
Maybe we'll have to do like a specific show, like a specific episode on that show, Connor, and I could try and help you understand it.
I love it for what it is. I just wish I understood it a bit more.
Yeah. So like to put it in perspective, Wednesday night when I watched the finale in the morning. Wednesday night, I needed to put my laptop on charge. Wednesday night, I started rewatching Moon Knight already, and it hadn't even been like 12 hours.
Yeah, same.
Without spoiling it, the issues and everything this show tries to tackle, and it does tackle successfully, and it raises awareness of, just means so much to me. Because I've wanted the MCU to take a lot of men's mental health seriously. As a very, very big advocate of men's mental health, Thor's mental decline is played off as a joke. Iron Man 3, Tony's anxiety is joked about every time it happens.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, it just really, for me, and personally, it doesn't feel like men's mental health gets the representation it deserves within the MCU, apart from Bucky. But even
I don't feel like mental health is done well so far in the MCU. I know like there's a few like Wanda, but as a whole, it can get better, and I know it will get better with the current phase.
Yeah. I don't know. Like your face was a bit like iffy when I was talking about that, Amy. I don't know if you wanted to add anything. Oh
no, no. But I know it's like it's mental health in general. It's not talked about enough. So no, I was just being like very solid and agreeing, not confrontation.
Like, 'cause I remember going to see Endgame with my brother, and I remember him just laughing at Thor being fat. And I know it's meant to look like comedy, but if you do actually think about it, and like people might say, "Oh, don't overthink it; it's just a movie." But in movies, it is. This is a generation of people that watch movies a lot more, and it helps people to know that it's relatable. So when people laugh at it, I know it's meant for comedy, but just try be considerate. We'll say
it's when you need to start reading in between the lines, like when you'll become a movie fan and like you love like the in-depth things when it comes to movies. That's when you start like realizing that sort of stuff. And it's also why I love the Batman so much, because Bruce is so vulnerable in that film. Like, and when he finally opens up to Alfred, like that scene breaks my heart. But yeah. Men's mental health. This conversation got really deep, really quick.
No, it's important to talk about it. It's important to talk about.
Yeah, no, like because I don't know if anyone here has watched the movie K1. There was like a whole half an hour chat about men's mental health. But yeah, how? Obviously, Wanda isn't dead. Let's be real, she's not dead.
I fucking hope so.
Because
she's not
exactly,
dead.
and we see another red explosion inside the rubble. So,
well, she's probably just teleported herself.
Also,
somewhere.
There has been rumors, emphasis on the rumors, that there is going to be a Wanda movie in the works already.
Yeah, I heard the rumors about.
Wait, really? Really?
Yeah, truthfully. Yeah. So obviously, we've had a little Doctor Strange chat. We've had a little chat about everything. It's a little bit short, but I mean, we've just had a conversation. It's flowed well. How do you want to give us any updates on your cosplay, Amy?
Yeah,
obviously we can see a little bit of a change on you right now, but
yeah. Well, obviously, no, but I've got a lot planned. I've started to develop something.
Wait, okay, that could be taken way out of context.
Oh, no, but you cosplay, come on, guys. Shut up. I'm very excited for what the future holds for me, and I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed now, I'm gonna be getting a lot more creative.
That's good.
Will it be an updated Chewbacca?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chewbacca is not fucking coming back, because nobody on my fucking TikTok likes Star Wars. All my Star Wars stuff never does well.
Yeah, that's why I made a separate Star Wars account for me. Like I got too deep into a Marvel hole that I had to make a Star Wars account.
So, Amy, Chewbacca won't be coming back?
Chewbacca's not. Sorry.
All right, fine.
I am. If we're on still to talk cosplay, I'm ordering Loki's TVA suit in the next few days. I might be ordering like just a generic suit anyways to be pretend to be Matt Murdock, and but like he always wears like brownish, weirdly colored suits. I don't know what it is, like shirts. So I have to find the exact kind of color that looks like his. I've ordered the glasses. They've been in processing for 3 weeks now. I think I've spent too much money on tickets.
All the cosplays I want to do are ridiculously expensive. I really want to get a Robert Pattinson's Batman costume, but fucking hell, they're expensive.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of like another Spider-Man suit I can get, because like I love making Spider-Man videos, but I don't like doing audios, like just like looking through the camera, pretending I'm all confident for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of sounds I could relate to it while being confident.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you get like a Miles suit, you could just like do a conversation, whereas you're in Mars or in Spite, like Peter. You're not in Peter, but you know what I mean.
I really want to just like a joke or something. Just like I want to do it on April 1st. I wanted to get the Fantastic Four suit with the bag on his head.
Oh, the bombastic bag, man. That's a badass suit.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, where am I gonna get a bag from? Where can I get a Fantastic Four suit in the space of 2 days?
Yeah. So these are my dream cosplays at the moment. Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite Spider-Man suits.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it. I've actually got it. I'll show you. I haven't got it on me, but I've got it saved on a web browser.
List of cosplays just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Trying to show you the classic suit from Spider-Man PS4.
No.
I'm eyeing that up. Won't cost me too much, to be fair. It's on offer at the moment. Obviously a Robert Pattinson's Batman, but they're over £100.
I need your guys' opinions on stuff once we finish this as well. It's about cosplay as well. So do you want us to say it now or do you want us to?
I've got one more.
Okay.
And one I really want to do is my favorites. My three favorite heroes are Captain America, Daredevil, and Spider-Man. But I mean, those you see a lot of cosplays on. I would love. Let me try and find one. I would love to do. It's again very fucking expensive.
I got very lucky with the Spider-Man suit.
Is a Doctor Strange one.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
But I feel like I might wait till someone makes the new cloak with the blue on it. Cause I love the blue cloak, like with the little bit of blue on it.
You got a bit of facial.
Someone has, but it's £92.
I mean, you got a bit of the facial hair already. Just keep that going.
Yeah, I could. We'll see. So, what did you want to say, Connor?
Okay, so I really want to cosplay Moon Knight or like just like Mark or something, but I don't know if it'll get done as offensive or like I might get shit on for it because of if I do a different like a certain audio or say a certain thing, it might be deemed mental health too seriously, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should or should I wait a bit and let people process the show first?
It's difficult. I don't know if we want to get our resident cosplayer to play.
Yeah, you got any thoughts?
Respect.
What is it? I don't know. I feel like as long as I don't want to speak for anyone like on behalf of DID because I don't have it, so I don't say. I feel like probably reach out to creators and like just educate yourself on it before you do it. That's probably my advice.
Yeah, because like I would obviously do it with no offense to the people that have got it.
Yeah.
It's serious. So, and also that's why I'm not a massive fan of the Moon Knight challenge. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Oh yeah.
It's quite bad just seeing like the screen flash and like making it a light-hearted joke. So.
Yeah, I just think at the end of the day, like that's the internet, innit? I think as long as you do it with good intentions and like Amy said, you educate yourself, then there's nothing like as long as you know what you're doing, you've educated yourself enough, you shouldn't be scared to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's like Amy covered it really. Like you just got to educate yourself. It's the best thing to do.
True.
But is there anything else any of you want to add?
It's nothing related to Marvel, I think. But Amy, how would you feel about WWE coming to Wales?
Oh, I'm going.
Oh, you're go. I know.
Yeah, I'm going. I go with my best mate and her dad.
I swear to God, if
Go
like
with
Roman,
my best mate and her dad.
I'll go with my best mate, bro.
if like Roman loses any of their titles, then I don't get a witness it live.
It's right. I'll record it and I'll just take a selfie with me giving you the bid. So it's
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very happy that we've got an event in the UK finally. Well, not finally. We had one for SummerSlam, but
Wales, like a pay-per-view in Wales. Ooh.
yeah, I genuinely thought we were just gonna like just be scummy about it and say, "Oh, let's do it in London."
Yeah, but Cardiff is going to be fucking rammed to the brim.
I think it was a very good pay-per-view name as well. I like the pay-per-view name.
Yeah.
So
I have no idea what you're on about. I don't watch WWE.
We're just in our own world right now.
But no, I think if we've got nothing to say, if we've covered everything, is there anything you want to add, Amy? Or
Not really.
Sorry, there's a moth. The moth has come back.
Harrison gets very excited about bugs and flies and that. So
Yeah, no, because I leave my window open. I can't have my window not open because it gets so hot in here.
Yeah.
So because I have my light on at the moment, the moths are just fucking attracted to it.
or are they attracted to you, Harrison?
I am a beam of sunshine.
Oh,
I am.
that was beautiful.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you, Amy, for joining us again.
You're very welcome.
People don't understand the behind the scenes. We've been trying to get this ready, like you to come back on for months, but our schedules just never ever aligned. But finally, they did. Almost didn't because of my work, but we made it happen.
But we still through.
Exactly. But no, I want to say thank you for coming on again. Again, shouldn't wait as long as we did again for you to come on. We've got a couple ideas in the pipeline about other ones. Anything you want to say kind of to end it off?
Just that thanks for joining, Amy, and I appreciate you coming on.
Well, thank you very much.
Any final words, Amy?
Like, share, subscribe.
Thank you. All right, bye guys.